Okay, welcome back. And before I jump into another of the over 400 business ideas in the book, I just want to remind you that the $10 download version from the website that you can see on your screen there is full of active hyperlinks, so it makes it very convenient to go and look at different businesses, marketing plans, prices they're charging, and so on. Obviously, the paperback book, which is roughly twice the price from the Amazon stores online and Barnes& and Noble online, doesn't have that facility. Okay, so let's jump into the next business that I wanted to show you here. And there you'll see, give you an idea of the layout of the book. Let's just zoom in there. And the concept I'd like to show you here and talk about is a weight loss buddy. Now, obviously, the dieting industry, the weight loss industry is an absolutely massive one, and there are room for plenty of players in that field, and in fact there are a lot of players. This particular idea, though, works at a kind of local level. So basically, if we look at TV shows like The Biggest Loser and best-selling books like Dr. Phil's The Ultimate Weight Loss Solution or Ultimate Weight Solution, these kind of best-selling products, and of course there are many more coming and going all the time, they illustrate how the chronically overweight struggle to overcome their destructive habits. So one of the businesses that I picked up in my kind of research travels is that a weight loss buddy, kind of like a dive buddy, mentors, guides, inspires and supports these individuals struggling with being overweight one-on-one in their drive to kind of fix up their body physically and body image and so on. Strengths of this business, obviously it's a huge market sector. You can advertise in free services like Craigslist, Gumtree. I'd be hitting flyers in local supermarkets, coffee shops, go out and do a bunch of letterbox drops. Bear in mind that something like close to 50% of the population now are struggling with weight. That's a pretty big market. I think the only kind of weakness, if it is a weakness in this business, is that you need to undertake a period of study, which depending on the time you have available could be quite brief, to become literate in kind of basic weight loss principles, balancing exercise and diet. And I think you need to be quite empathetic to the other person. They're looking for someone supportive, someone to kind of, be a buddy for them. How would you charge for this? I'd recommend you do it on an hourly rate. So it's kind of like almost a home tutoring business where you would go out to a series of clients' homes and charge them a certain price a week, for example, $50 an hour, to come out to their home, to review all of their exercise and diet practices. You might go on a walk with them, you might accompany them to a gym, but you'll be charging this at an hourly rate. And if you've seen some of my other videos here, I recommend perhaps at first you might start off with a handful of clients that you don't charge in order to build up some very positive word of mouth. They're kind of your disciples that are then out there spreading the word for you. So just like the PDF version of the book that we're looking at here, as I mentioned, you can get it from the website there on your screen. I just want to click on, show you here. So I'm going to click on Weight Loss Buddy down here. And so we come over immediately to weightlossbuddy.com, and this shows you all kinds of information about the business and so on here. And one of the things I thought interesting on this site was the people actually looking for buddies, and this gives you an idea that there is a kind of an active, hungry market out there for it. It's just a huge market segment. Something else I quickly want to show you, this is obviously how you would book. You would use the book, go out and look at different competitors, Google search for more and so on, look at their pricing. Gives you a very good business model because they've been through the trial and error, and you can kind of copy, model your activities on theirs. But I just want to show you something very interesting that I picked up on YouTube here. Now this is just normalyoutube.com, which is a brilliant place to market services, products, and so on. And under the term weight loss buddy that you can see up here, there are actually only 2 videos in all of YouTube for weight loss buddy. And in fact, one of those has had 14,000 views. I might just zoom in there, we can see that one's had 14,000 views. Now, to put that in some sort of context, that's basically 14,000 1 minute 56 free ads that this business has been given through the miracle of YouTube. The other thing you should look at is another service called tubemogul.com, where you can actually mass distribute to a whole bunch of other sites, which I think are listed here. You can see them in the center: Meta Cafe, Yahoo, Google Video, AOL, and so on. Virtually all of these are free. So you can instantly get your business up and running as a weight loss buddy. You can work from home. You don't have the overheads of an office. You need a business card, a little bit of research, and you're in business. So I hope you've enjoyed that idea and it's given you food for thought. And I'll see you soon on another one of the ideas from the book. Okay, see you then.